If there's a guy that knows a lot about Boyle County football at a relatively young age, you're probably the guy. I mean, what's the first time you remember being involved with Boyle County football?
I can't really point out one moment, but I just remember coming to the games every Friday with my dad and my mom and my older brother, and you couldn't keep us away from the games, you know.
Was this like at age 10 or age 2?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to I think my first state championship game was the second one they played in 2000. My mom took me up there with my parents, 1 year old. And
Must have good memories of that one.
I don't remember it, but just couldn't keep us away from the game. It'd be raining, snowing. Mom, are you guys going to the game? And Casey, yeah, we're going to the game. Couldn't keep us couldn't keep us away.
At one time, you were a ball boy.
Yeah, I started ball boying in 2008 on the team that lost to Bell County in the semifinals, and then I was on the sidelines for the Lone Oak State Championship in the double overtime, and I was on the sidelines for the 2010 state championship in Allen County, Scottsville.
So Boyle County football and you just kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, I've been doing it my whole life.
So what's this week like now with Boyle County getting back to a state championship game?
For me and the rest of the senior class, it just means a lot to us because we wanted to put Boyle County back on top because we remember how great it was to look up to the guys that were winning state and just playing around on the field and watching them win ball games on their home field. And that's something that we wanted to do because it means a lot to us to be from Boyle County, and it means a lot to us to be able to take the team back to where it was because everyone here just leaves and breathes it because we remember how we looked up to guys whenever we were young, and we want to be the same way for younger kids at Boyle County.
That's a lot of pressure, though, isn't it, or is it?
No, I don't think it's a lot of pressure because we kind of, you grow up in Boyle County, that's an expectation kind of. It starts out whenever you're young in the third grade playing with all your friends, and you kind of expect it to, when we get older and it's our turn, we're going to go to state. And so I feel like it's just been an expectation for so long. You don't really feel pressure. It's kind of like we were kind of meant to be here.
Okay. So growing up with that mentality, when Chuck Smith took the job and came back here, were you excited? Did it scare you to death? You almost want to pee your pants because of the stories you remembered hearing about Chuck and how tough he could be. What was kind of going through your mind when you found out Chuck was going to come back and be your coach?
Well, I remember where I was at when that happened. I got back from a field trip, and we were at the middle school, and we were playing outside over there in that grassy area, and Coach Mason was our science teacher. He didn't coach then, and he came up to us and said, guys, Coach Smith's coming back, and he's going to coach us because we didn't know who our coach was going to be. And I was nervous, but I was happy because I said, if there's ever a guy to take us back, it's him because he'd already won 5 in a row and been to 6. But, yeah, we were nervous about it because all the stories we heard. I guess that's just for everybody, though.
So what has it been like playing for Chuck Smith? About like what you thought or way different?
It's about like I thought it would be, just the expectation is perfection. And that's the way it's got to be if you're going to compete at a state championship level. And he's going to push you to be the best that you can be every day, every practice, and every game. And that's just how it's got to be.
That may be the best description I've ever heard of Chuck. Expectation is perfection, because that's exactly right. I mean, that just probably sums it up with him. But the amazing thing is, he usually gets it out of you guys or other player. I mean, that's just what he's always done.
There's always rooms to grow, but I think the thing this year's team's taken is expecting perfection from ourselves and not just having the coaches expect it and holding each other accountable. And I think that's been a big key to our success.
Well, let's hope it continues one more game.
Well, thank you.